Hi guys, welcome to Geeks for Geeks. My name is Radhika and today we are here to discuss the most important points to be taken care of in a coding interview. So let's get started. So, number one, think loudly. So, as you're given a coding question, it is very obvious that you will take some time to think about it. So, whenever you are thinking, just convey each and every thought of yours to the interviewer because, as much as he's interested in knowing the solution, he also wants to know what is your approach towards it, right? So, whatever logic you're building in your mind, just say it out loud. That will help the interviewer understand and judge what kind of approach you take and what kind of a problem solving capabilities you have. Okay, so the destination is important, but the journey you take is more important. For example, let's just say you are given a question of solving or finding maximum product sub array, right? So you start building the logic in your head. So whatever you are thinking, just speak. Now, it's not necessary that the first thing that will come to your mind will be absolutely correct and will be the most optimized solution. But that is not what we want. We want is we are able to convey to the interviewer that we are able to think of the solution and we are able to optimize it further, right? Now, as I said, in a maximum product sub array, you start building the solution and while you are solving it you realize that there might be some negative numbers in the array and that might create an issue and you'll have to change your logic a bit, right, to fit that scenario into your solution. So when you do this and when the interviewer knows that you faced an issue while you were solving a solution and you were able to get out of that problem and were able to actually implement the correct logic, he will also understand and he will also know that yes, you are a candidate who is capable of getting out of problematic situations, because that is what happens in real life scenarios, right? You do not just get the right answer automatically. You go through a lot of wrong answers and you go through a lot of optimizing and correcting things, and then you reach to a proper correct solution. So it is very important that you let him know that you are able to process things in your mind and get out of situations if you get stuck somewhere, right? Point number 2, ask questions. Do not assume things. It's very very important that you ask him questions and be very clear of what question he's asking you. Just for example, I said that there is a question of maximum product sum array. Do not just directly assume that there will be some negative numbers or there will be no negative numbers. Just ask the interviewer. Okay, so what this does is this gives him the idea that you are capable of thinking what kind of situations you might run into, because when you build a real world product, there are a lot of situations which you do not foresee, but that comes into picture gradually when you build the product. Now, an important point here to note is always ask about edge cases. Okay, so say just for example you are given a question of finding the maximum element to the right of every element. Okay, so here an obvious, very obvious question is what will be the answer, what will be the output for the rightmost element, right? So just do not assume that it will be -1 or it will be 0 because you have done that before. Don't do that. Ask the interviewer. That will give him the idea of yes, you are capable of thinking of the edge cases, because a lot of candidates miss that, and that will give you an edge over others. Okay, so do not shy away from asking questions. Ask questions. No questions are stupid. Just be very sure of what the interviewer is expecting of you and deliver accordingly. Point number 3, this is very very crucial, and this is a situation you might run into any time and you have no control over it, and it is that you don't know the solution to a particular problem. Now, we are not Google, we are human beings, and it is very okay, it is very fine to not know something. So at that point of time, be very honest with the interviewer. But I am not saying to just directly go listen to the question and tell the interviewer, no, I don't know how to do this. Try, just give it a try, give it a shot. For example, you're given a question and you're not sure that you will be able to do it, but just try, give it 2 to 3 5 minutes of thought, and tell the interviewer. Going to point number 1, just let him know that what you're thinking and where you are stuck, so that he also knows that what is your thinking process and at what point you are getting stuck. Okay, so do not easily give up, but be honest if you don't know something, because that is completely fine. Even the interviewer is not expecting that you know everything, right? So it is completely fine. Be honest. Just tell him that you don't know this and you'll have to study more about it to get a proper idea, but at this point of time you're not very sure, and that is completely fine. Okay, point number 4, guys, and I cannot emphasize enough on this point, and that is stay confident and stay calm. Now whatever that is you are speaking or telling, be it building a logic or coding something or just giving him an answer, just be very confident about it. And where does confidence come from? I believe it comes from practice. Practice a lot. Okay, so when you practice now, you have that in your mind that okay, I have practiced this, I know how to solve it, so you just become confident automatically. Okay, so practice a lot. Another thing is stay enthusiastic and energetic. Okay, so whenever you are speaking about your projects or internships, so be very energetic and enthusiastic about it, because that will convey that yes, you are interested in this field and you feel happy from within doing this work. Okay, and the third point that is very important, which is you have to stay calm. You cannot just stress about an interview and do good, because stressing just removes your focus and it diverts your mind. So you have to give all your energy in solving questions and giving him the answers, right? So stay calm. That was all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope all these points will help you in your next interview to perform better. Let us know in the comment section below if you think that these tips are helpful, and share it with your friends too. We will be back with another video very soon. Till then, bye bye. Happy learning.